Welcome back. You're watching Answers for India's Progress, brought to you in association with Siemens. Now in today's episode we've been talking about the power sector, and one company whose name is synonymous with that is the Adani Power Limited. Joining us now on the show is the CEO of the company, Mr. Vineet Jain, to talk to us about how Siemens is helping the company ensure efficient transmission of power over long distances. Mr. Jain, thank you very much for joining us. If you could, thank you. And first of all, if you could just tell me what is Adani's standing in the market right now, and if you could give us an overview of the power sector.
Yeah. Firstly, I will cover your second point. The Indian power sector right now is passing through a challenging phase. There are a large number of issues, starting from the fuel availability and the pricing, then the transmission constraints, then the land acquisition problem, environment clearances problem, the poor financial health of the distribution utilities. So there are a large number of issues which are really challenging in nature. However, in last couple of months, the central government has initiated large number of actions, and I am very hopeful in next few months the situation will improve a lot. Now, if I come on your first point, we Adani Power, we are the largest thermal power producer in the country. Our installed base right now is more than 7,000 megawatt, and by the end of this financial year, our installed base will be more than 9,000 megawatt. And then we will be the largest power producer in the country in private. Besides generation, we are also the largest in the power evacuation, power transmission segment. Right now, we are owning and operating more than 5,000 circular kilometer of various lines, which includes the HVDC, 765 kVs, 400 kVs, and so on. Besides that, we have also installed the country's first solar power plant, the largest solar power plant of 40 megawatt in Gujarat in December 2011. So this is also our renewable portfolio.
Now, Vineet, Adani is one of the first companies to have installed the HVDC transmission line, joining the western grid to the northern grid. What is it like?
Yeah, I still remember when we initiated this, people used to call, HVDC is like a white elephant. And no private company in the world have installed the HVDC so far. And therefore, we should be very careful. However, we in Adani, we are known for the challenges and then achieving the various challenges and fulfilling the commitments. Therefore, we started HVDC, and there are 3-4 major benefits of HVDC over AC evacuation facilities. The most important is the stability of power for carrying the power over a long distance. Then less losses as compared to AC. Besides that, the less land is required, so ROW problems are not as much in HVDC. Since the losses are lower as compared to AC, therefore the less coal is burnt. For the similar amount of power, it is also very, very environment friendly, and therefore we have applied to UNFCCC methodology for carbon credit, and I am happy that this methodology has been approved by the UNFCCC board, and now we have applied formally for carbon credit, and I am very hopeful by February or March we will achieve that. So HVDC is a very, very positive, I would say, the mode of transportation of power if the power is required to be transmitted over long distance.
Okay. Now, Vineet, if you could tell me a little bit about what are the challenges that you face, because this is the first time that a private company is taking a step as big as this. What are the challenges that you faced?
Challenges started since from engineering, because it's a very complex. As compared to AC, is a very, very complex system, and therefore the first challenge we faced is in respect of the engineering. Fortunately, since from the beginning, we have recruited good people from Power Grid who in the past have installed the HVDC system for Power Grid. Furthermore, the Siemens. We in Adani are having the association with Siemens for quite long, and we always consider Siemens as a very, very healthy partner. And Siemens has also helped us. Then the issue comes because it's 1,000 kilometers long, which is covering 3 states, Gujarat, Rajasthan and Haryana. So ROW was a major issue. However, I must say with a lot of happiness that we have commissioned this HVDC project in less than 2 years, creating the world record for setting up such a complex in less than 2 years.
Many congratulations on that, Vineet. Vineet, also if you could tell me, like when Siemens came on board, what was done differently? How is it that things were made convenient for you as a company?
I would say in any project, not only HVDC, is very important that the trust level between us and our supplier. Because large number of instances happened wherein Siemens has proposed us something and we accepted their suggestions and requests because we had a trust on Siemens. I just give an example. The valve room, which is a major system, the valve room so far in the world was not prefabricated. However, Siemens proposed that if we accept the prefabricated valve room, we can save 6 months in the construction. We somehow accept it because we feel if Siemens is proposing something, they must be sure about it and then only they are proposing. Similar way in respect of the transformer manufactured by Siemens India. Siemens proposed that if we can accept their local manufactured transformers, we can save 8 to 9 months minimum. And since we had the trust on Siemens, we accepted. So my main focus here is very important that for such a complex project, unless we have 100% trust and confidence on our suppliers and contractors, is not possible.
So Vineet, if you could give me your vision for the power sector, and as far as this new transmission plan that you've implemented, how do you see this changing the face of Indian power sector?
See, the power is the main infrastructure industry for the economy of this country, of any country. So therefore power has to grow. And when I'm saying power, it includes all 3 segments of power, whether it includes generation, transmission and distribution. I am very hopeful considering that the country is having 7-8% GDP growth year-to-year basis for the coming few years. I am very hopeful that there is a lot of scope for all the players in the market to venture into the power segment in all the 3 areas.
Going forward, what do you foresee in the future with this marriage between Adani Power Limited and Siemens? What is it that you see will be different from what it has been so far?
See, as I mentioned, we are having a very long association with Siemens as our partner, and whenever we will go for any new project or anything, we always consider Siemens as our trusted partner and trusted ally. And we always will be a part of Siemens, and Siemens will always be a part of Adani.
Okay, Vineet, thank you very much for joining us on the show.
Thanks a lot. It's my pleasure.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Well, there you heard the CEO of Adani Power Limited tell us about how the HVDC transmission system is just the beginning, and that going forward, Siemens' cutting-edge technology and Adani Power Limited are going to be bringing about a revolution in the country. Well, that's all the time we have on the show today, but stay with us as in the next few weeks we touch various other sectors that are being helped by Siemens' cutting-edge technology. All that and much more only on this special series, Answers for India's Progress, brought to you in association with Siemens. Thank you very much for watching.